Hello everyone. In the last video, we covered something about array. Uh, we had not done coding part. We just talked it practically. So in this video, I'm going to show you the practical implementation of this array in Java. So I think I showed you how we declare array. So in the same way, we are going to declare array here. Like first, we tell the type of the array. Let's say we are going to use integer type array, and now variable arr, and this small bracket you need to use to declare the array. And again you have to know, yeah, I said you that Java array is object. So similar, how we make object? We make object by using new keyword. So new, and then the type of array again. After that we have to put this a small bracket. So you can see that still we are getting some errors. Why? Because we had not declared that how much elements this array can store. So I'm not going to take much space. Just 4 space is sufficient. I think, yeah. So now we can store 4 elements inside this array. So how can I store this? So take a look. ARR at 0 store 11, and at ARR 1 store 22. Let me run this program so that you can see the output. ARR 0. Yeah. So if when we will run this program, we can see that this 11, and obviously that this 11 is at array index 0. And to access the element at 1, simply we use 1. And if you will run this, then you can see this, the output is 22. And maybe you will be thinking that what will happen if we will print the element which is not in this array. So you will get 0, because by default this array will store 0 inside this each index. No, not here. We will just type here 2, and we had not declared any element inside this 2 element. And that inside this 2 index, when we will run this, you can see this 0. And when we will go out of this range, then you can get an error. I hope so. Yeah, there you see index 5 out of bound for length 4. This is saying that the length is 4. How can you see the element stored at 5 since it is not available? So this is the disadvantage of array in Java. Yeah, obviously this is the disadvantage, that you cannot change the number of element in the runtime. So you have to define it earlier, that how many elements you want to store. Mm, as we discussed that in Java, array are of two types: one dimensional and two dimensional. So this is one dimensional array, and for two dimensional we just use this two bracket. Okay, ARR 1 then 2, and the same thing that we did earlier, int this, and we have to declare how many elements it can store, 4 and 4. Why we are getting this error? Oh, this is already declared. Let me remove this. Yeah, so if we will see the element at 5, maybe when we will run this, we can get error. Yeah, because our array is not looking like this. But if we will use, no, this also an error that out of bound. Let's enter 1 and 1. Here we are getting 0. And to store element in this, we can use the same way that we did before. At 0 index and at 2 store 34, and at 0 index I want to see at 1, we will get 0. Yeah, so let me tell you what is happening behind the scene. 34. Yeah, let me open a paint. Yeah, look, let's suppose this is a array. Here this is the 0 index. Oh, sorry. This is the 0 index, and this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Same way, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Ignore this line of code, okay? Don't say this. Yeah. So if you will store some element at this place, then you can access this place by using this is how we declare array, right? So we can access this by saying that at 0 index I need to get the element which is at 1 place. Okay, so here is 0 and here is 1. Then we can access this element. Then we can access this element. Okay. In the same way, I think you can understand that if the element will be at this place, then you can access this element by saying that at 2 index I want to get the element which is at 2. So this first box represent this row, and this second box represent this column. We will try to make some program in the next video, and there you can easily understand this point, that how it works, and you can use this two-dimensional array in making program of matrix. Yeah, basically in most of the time you will use this in making matrix. And yeah, so this is the simple example of two-dimensional array. And basically, if let me show you something in the one dimensional array. Okay, int arr is equals to new int, let's say there are 5 elements. So if you want to insert element inside this, not using this way, like we enter 0, then enter the element, then 1, then 2. So what people generally do is they make a loop and array start from index 0. Okay, by default it start from index 0. I is equals 0, I is smaller than 5, then I plus plus. And here to insert the element, you need to import a library for a scanner class. Import java dot util dot star, and now I'm going to import scanner class. And here what I'm going to do is at array I you have to insert the integer value. Okay, so this integer value will be inserted until this loop will stop. So this will stop at after running 5 times, 0 1 2 3 4. Since this is smaller than 5, so it will not come at 5. Before 5 it will stop, and if you want to stop at 5, then you need to put equal to sign. But if we will use equal to, then at 5 we will get an error because this array will go till 4, not at 5. And to print the element that you will enter, again you need to print uh, again you need to access each and every element inside this array, and for that you need to write the loop again, smaller than 5 j plus plus. In the same way, system dot out dot println arr j. If you are not able to understand, please comment below. I'll try to make you understand. 23, 45, 56, 45, and 35. That this is the 5 elements that we stored. Now these all elements are printed. So this is one dimensional array, and similarly we do for 2-dimensional array. We will see that in the next video. So in this video I want to quit this because I think video is too long, that's why. Okay guys, I will see you next time. Have a good day. Yeah, if there is some doubt that you have, you can comment below. I'll try to explain you personally. Okay, yeah, I'll try to explain you personally if there is some doubt that you have, and this will be not applicable for in next year, just in 2020. That's it.